Hi, in this tutorial I will show you how to add structured data to your Webflow blog site. So what we're gonna be using is something called Schema Markup Generator. I will link to this and everything else mentioned in this video in the description. So first, from this drop down, we can select which schema markup we would like to create. So you can see you have articles, breadcrumb, events, FAQ pages. So we're going with article. And this will present us a form that we can fill out. And here on the right, it will generate a JSON LD file for us. So let's start to fill it out. So first we have the article type. So we'll leave that at article. Then it's asking for a URL for that article. So I will grab it from our blog. Then we need the headline. So we'll grab it from here as well. This is the headline. Then the image URL. So for now, let's just grab this because I will change it later. This is just for some demonstrational purposes. So here we can add a short description. So this is basically the description before the article actually starts. The author type can either be a person or an organization. In this case, we'll go with a person. The name of the person we'll grab from here. The author URL, you might or might not have this available. In our case, you can actually go to the author's site. So if you scroll down and click on all my articles, this is considered the author's page. So let's grab that URL as well, paste it here, and we can leave the publisher and publisher logo as it is for now. So you can see here on the right, from the data that we filled out, which is these orange fields, it auto-generated a JSON LD file for us. So let's now copy that. Let's go to Webflow and to our blog template settings. Scroll all the way down to the before the body tag. If you have any other custom code here, that's no problem, just paste it at the very beginning. So this is the script that we generated, but because we're working with a dynamic data, we can now, using custom fields, we can fill out all of this information dynamically. So let's do that. Let's go one by one. So let's start with the ID, which is the URL. So what's always gonna stay, it's carpy.studio/blog, but this is gonna change based on whatever article is currently open. So let's get rid of that. And let's add a field of slug. So this will generate the correct URL for every article that it now opens. Let's also change the headline. So let's get rid of that. And let's add a field of the name. So the article name. Description. So same thing here. Let's delete the thing that we pasted. And let's add, it's called summary in our case. Then we have the image, so that's the thumbnail image that you can see right here. So let's add that thumbnail image from right here. The author type stays the same, so that's the person, but it can be a different person each time. So let's also select that, and we have it set up in a way so that it's an author reference, and let's select the author's name. And similarly with the URL, so we have the URL, so /author/ and then the author's slug. So author reference, and let's look for a slug right here. Then we have the publisher. In our case, it's an organization, and the name of the organization is Carpy Studio. So let's type that in because that's gonna stay the same for every article. And then we also have a logo, which I grabbed from the Webflow assets. Let's just paste it right here. And then we also have date published. So once again, you can grab that from the fields, and it's published on. Okay, now let's save it. And before we publish to production, I will also show you a way to verify that your structured data are working correctly. So now we can verify if we did the job right with a testing tool for structured data. I will also link it in the description, and you will be presented with two options. One is a rich results test, and the second one is schema markup. They are very similar. The only difference really is that the rich results test is more just Google specific, but I think in this case it will be easier to understand the results in there. So let's first try the site before we publish the changes, and obviously we should see no errors. And we should see no rich text and rich results yet. So see, no items detected, it was scrolled right now. So now let's publish the website with the changes that we did with the JSON LD file. Okay, so let's retest again. And now we can see we have one valid item detected. So we can view the tested page, but that will just show you the raw HTML. Or you can see right here that the detected structured data is articles, which is what we're setting up. So that means we did it right. site, and here you can see all the detected items and exactly what it added in. So the type, the name, the correct URL, headline description, and all of that. So that's how you can also validate if you did any mistakes and if your implementation was done correctly.